He said something at the presser which deeply impacted me, and he was right. He said, we built this economy back once and we'll do it again. I like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the president, whatever you need to do, email him, email his campaign staff, talk to him directly. For those, despite what the media wants you to believe, I don't have a personal friendship with him. We've spoken many times, but he's not my buddy. I don't have him on speed dial. I don't care whatever in the left-wing media tells you. Like there's some cabal of us who advise the president. It's not me. He said something at the presser which deeply impacted me, and he was right. He said, we built this economy back once and we'll do it again. I like that. Whether he knows it or not, MAGA's great. I like Keep America. It's all great. Those are all great slogans. Make America great. You know what? You need to start the new Red Hat movement. And the new Red Hat movement will be, we'll do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, nobody votes for pessimism. Nobody votes for Plan B. Nobody votes for any of that. Impressionable voters, not the liberals, you're not going to get through to them. Impressionable voters who are rational thinkers vote for optimism. They vote for leaders. The president needs to say this every single day at his press conference, every time a mic is in his face, and to anyone who will listen. We built this economy back up once. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again until every American remembers the good times and remembers we'll do that again. You have to hear a message, 7 to 21 times before it's drilled into your cerebral cortex? He needs to say it 21,000 times. We will do it again. I'm going to get it to someone who will listen to, hopefully myself. The president's only message from this point on should be, we'll do it again. Just some quick notes I thought to myself this morning. Do you agree, Joe? It was the greatest thing he said yesterday. I loved it.
Yeah, do it again. Get back,
we will
Jack.
do it again.
Yeah.
I did it before. Yeah. We will do it again. The verdict is in.
Ow! That was a shot.
Loved it. It was awesome. Sorry. Did I blow your eardrums out?
That's okay.
Now, just quickly, because I thought about this morning. If I had my druthers and my conservative friends who actually think about things like incentives, a world of competing harms, and how you make a world of competing harms more prosperous despite nothing but competing harms.
Oh.
What trade-offs will we make? I thought, what would I do? Just some quick things. One, the Trump administration and the Republicans in Congress should consider another contract with America. Call it something different if you don't want to bring back visions of the Newt Gingrich era. I don't know. Maybe they don't like them. I don't care. Call it whatever. But the contract should be out. I did this during my campaign. People love contracts. Why? Because it shows a belief in something. It shows a willingness to put it down in writing, which you actually believe in. Put it down. Put a contract out there. What would I put forward if I wanted the contract? I'd say this is what we are going to push for. And I would say in that contract, keep in mind, we don't run the House of Representatives, the Democrats do. But this is what we're going to push for. And we are going to try to bring up a vote on this. We will get blocked, but this is our contract. And I want you to know this. Our we'll do it again, we'll rescue the economy again contract. I want every Democrat on the record on this. We are going to push all we can to get a vote. If we can get it, we will vote yes on this. If we can't, no, the Democrats don't want to do it again. Nice. I like that. Put it on paper. Tax cut across the board. 18, 20% tax rate for everything. Capital gains, corporate income tax, level amount. Stop having different tax rates for different income structures. What happens? People then move their income to capital gains. People move their capital gains to income. People move corporate. They do an LLC rather than declaring it as income, an S-corp, pass-throughs. Forget it. Make it all straight across the board. Hauser's Law, I don't have time to go into today. You can look it up. Hauser, H-A-U-S-E-R. Hauser's Law, we raise about 17 to 20% of the economy in taxes every year, no matter what the tax rates are. What does that tell you? The tax rate should be what? 18 to 20%, which means a heavy tax cut across the board, level across the top. Cap gains, income taxes, corporate taxes, 18 to 20%. That's it for all of them. Let the Democrats put it in a contract. Let the Democrats vote again and explain it. As I said to you before, Promise our seniors 55 and older, we'll take care of you. Social Security and Medicare, we get it. The programs are broke. There's no money. I'm sorry. Again, I don't mean to break the bad news. I'm not trying to insult anybody. You can read their own trustee reports if you don't believe me. There's no money there. It's IOUs that are worthless. Having said that, people 55 and older design their lives around these programs. We failed them. 55 and younger, we have to tell folks right now those programs are gone. I'm sorry. Fix it now, your own personal finances, because there is no tax base to pay for that. You would see the credit rating of the United States jump instantaneously. Instantaneously. Because believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, for the debt we're in, it would be entirely manageable, our debt now, over time, if we didn't have $100 trillion in obligations for Social Security and Medicare benefits we don't have. We're $22 trillion in debt now, and about $100 trillion in debt in liabilities to people 55 and younger we can't pay. Come out with it now. Have some guts. At least be on the right side of history and math. Finally, healthcare savings accounts. Dump Obamacare. Scrap this whole thing. We're going to allow people to pour money tax-free on input, tax-free on output, tax-free all around into healthcare savings accounts up to a certain amount of your income, unexpected, whatever. We can do some kind of national average on what healthcare expenses would be, maybe up it a little bit for people with chronic conditions. Tax-free in, tax-free out. You don't use it, pass it on to your kids. We will have a national savings pool where people can spend their money on healthcare tax-free. Forget this, get the government out of it altogether. For low-income folks, we still have emergency rooms that they have to be accepted in. We can have some kind of national deposit made in their account up to a certain point. If you need some kind of a safety net, we don't want people dying on the streets, that's fine. Scrap it. Put it in the contract tomorrow. Put it in your we'll do it again contract. We'll do it again contract. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Put it on paper. Let's get the Democrats. Let's get them on it. Let's get them on the record. Oh my gosh, older people won't vote for us. We mentioned Social Security. They're fine. We will take care of them. As a matter of fact, I think our message should be the only way we're going to be able to pay you, our seniors, who, by the way, are our greatest generation. I don't say that as some silly talking point. I'm not running for office. I don't need to do that nonsense. They are our greatest generation. They lived in a harder time. They fought wars with not even with the equipment we have now. Back then, there was no Skyping home back then. The body counts from those generations were absurd. They were off the charts. They saved freedom and liberty. Our message should be, we will be there for you, 55 and older. And the only way to do it is to tell the younger folks right now who are living in a healthier, easier time to live than when you lived, that their benefits are not there, but we will take care of yours. That should be the message. Well, what do you don't treat seniors like they're stupid. They understand math. Right now, as we're going, we're bankrupt and we're not going to be able to pay them. So don't give me that nonsense. Seniors won't vote for us. It's silly.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud. And follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.